Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay, day. Bleh. I'm right back to being extremely tired, because it's always great to do these things when you're extremely tired. So this should be fun. A friend of mine's gonna be joining us here in a second. Let me get that set up. Here,
Hello.
roll.
Turn down my music. For like 5 minutes, Carlisle wouldn't let me use my mouse. I had to pet him.
That makes sense.
And I took my hand off my mouse and I put it down, and he walked over to it and nuzzled my fingers. And I'm like, God damn it, stop being so cute.
Daddy. Daddy.
Daddy, I want pets, Daddy.
Father.
That's not how you spell Twitch.
Oh shit, guess who? Hey Charlie, that was you. I do wonder if Meme King is gonna pop by. Charlie, just like, I love to stream on tits. I mean Twitch.
I see it. I spelled it Titch.
Titch. A lot of times I put Twick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know how to draw. Why am I doing this?
Why am I here? Just to suffer?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Well, I'm glad we figured that out. Somebody in that teaser community in the general chatting was like, "Oh my god, any of y'all seen Judas Iscariot?" And my response was, "No, he died before I was born."
Yeah? I'm going to send you a drawing that someone did of a monster that is very cool looking.
Ooh,
Yeah, very neat.
that's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, fish.
There's so much going on. I feel like there should be a penis somewhere. There probably is. Any of those things could probably impregnate you.
Don't like those words. Excuse me, around these parts, we like dicks without the pregnancy. I'm scared of pregnancy.
Charlie, I only do Discord calls with either close friends or people that I am doing collabs with, like during the stream. So, yeah, I used to do like an open forum type of calls and stuff, and that just made a lot of issues. I do have a Discord server. It's dead. Don't even bother. You'll get no benefits from joining it. Literally none. So, don't worry about it.
We're not even in the server. We're in a private call.
Yeah. And we mostly hang out in a different server anyway. If we're in a server.
That is just 3 people.
Yep. So, yeah. Back when I cared about that stuff, and then the problem was that No one else did, so I was like, fuck it.
I have a server that only I'm in, specifically, so I can save pictures from my phone to my PC.
That's a way to do that. I usually just use Google Drive.
I don't want to do that. That's more of a hassle for me.
Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
Android.
Oh.
It's just one extra step.
Is it?
For me, yes.
Okay.
Because then I have to upload it to fucking Google Drive, and then if I'm gonna get it on my PC, that means opening up Google Drive, and I already always have Discord open.
Well, that's true. I was gonna do a thing, and now I can't remember what that was.
Rest in pepperoni, bro.
That's a shame. I want that server so I can mention everyone on the server and make them remember it exists. I did that. That didn't work.
It does nothing.
You know why? Because people mute servers. You know how I know that? Because I mute servers.
And you can suppress the @everyone.
Yeah. I mute certain servers that are extremely active, and I'm only there just to be part of the like art section. So most servers that I'm in.
Mm-hmm. I think out of all of the servers I'm in, only 2 of them aren't muted, and that's ours and my friend Celeste.
Yeah, there's a couple that I've edited to where I will get notifications of any posting in certain channels, but yeah, I don't do that to too many of them because since I tend to work with streamers and stuff, and I join their server communities and all that, they'll have some crazy activity going on, and I'm just like, I really don't care. I already can tell when they're streaming, and everyone's just being mostly a sycophant anyway.
Which you just reminded me that I needed to suppress a live stream announcement channel in Celeste chat.
See, I mute fucking dumb shit ass cheek servers with my homies that have 150 notifications a second. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm in a big streamer's Discord, and I mostly just use it for his live notifications and the memes. Which is Barry.
Barry!
Barry, edited the War of 1812, a war of attrition if I've ever seen one.
Every time I hear Barry, I just think of just this Dan going, Barry! When they were, I think it was that same episode when they were playing that Mario game and they were just like arguing with each other.
Oh no, that was Pokemon Fire Red. What I was talking about.
Was it? Because I could have sworn it was in a Mario one.
Nope, I remember because I remember the exact screen that the text scrolls through. They're in the middle of a battle, a Pokemon battle.
Oh, I remember now. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. But yeah, I just think of the one where like they're playing one of those 3D Mario games and they're just yelling at each other and Dad just goes, Barry!
I also like the one where they created Bergie, the hamburger with the face.
Oh yeah. Zombergy. That one's good.
They still sell merch with Bergie on it, like they have socks with Bergie on them. Actually, I haven't looked at the Grumps merch store in a while. I'm going to do that. Game Grump. Oops, I spelled Grumps. .com/merch.
I just got Discord. He just got the Discord. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What?
I have the best thing to show you that they've made out of merch.
Oh dear god. I am less scared. Consume paralysis.
One thing about how many ribs I eat, a lot.
A lot. I'm Larry the Cable Guy.
It'll bring you joy.
It'll bring you joy. It's such a good moment.
What's funny is that Game Grumps animated came up on my TikTok earlier today.
I saw that, like, I think yesterday. God damn it, where is it? Here it is. Okay. Save.
I want that mug, but I'm not paying $24 for it.
How much?
24. It's a bit much for a mug. I paid 10 for my Wolverine mug.
God dang it, where do I want to put this? There we go. So to anybody in chat, if you are a Game Grumps fan, unsupported format, it's a JPEG of a goddamn hot dog.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
That boy ain't right.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Alright, let's do it this way.
Hello, Carlisle.
Consume paralysis. This is very funny.
Is David Cheeseman on there? I have to know. Where is David Cheeseman? They made plushes out of their Game Gyaru, like, woman selves, but I just want the regular boys.
Hmm.
They have plush Grumphead keychains, though, but I don't need a keychain the size of a softball.
Gino just said, my friend just asked me if I'm a titty tiddler. What do I say back to that?
Fuck yeah, brother. I just cut all my hair off. I could have bought a scrunchie before I did that.
I'm
My
a
hair's too
booby
short.
bopper. That's what I am.
I'm a Hazubi fondler.
Mm-hmm.
The Grumps one is sold out. Eat my dick.
Nom 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 nom.
They have an apron that says "Kiss my dad" on it. I love it. If I had a dad, I'd buy it, but it's funnier if I that I don't, honestly.
That would take a lot of effort to do.
Yeah, you have to go find his ashes in the cemetery.
I've been asked if I like certain groups of people, and I always say yes, indeed. I'm slightly stinky. Okay.
Oh yeah, here are the Fergie socks. On Aaron's leg.
Why is this window being dumb?
They have a Valentine's enamel pin that says, "You make me not so grump." It's really cute.
Bergie sock.
He's got the border. Excuse you. Oh my god, these pins are so cute. I want them. I'm not paying $20 for them, but I want them. I love them. They're furries. Which I guess $20 is a pretty standard price for 2 pins, because for 1 pin they're usually between $10 and $12. Like, at least according to what I've seen on Etsy. They have a pin that says, "Take this."
Take this.
And one that says, "The carbuncle ate itself."
Fuck yeah, brother.
Oh, I love the shirt. And they only have it in my size, surprisingly. Usually that never happens.
Oh my god.
I don't want to spend $36 on it, but god, it's so cute. Aaron, why do you look so pretty? What the fuck? I have that shirt.
Apparently Gino's friend said, "Tittle twins." He's like, "My friend's mentally ill."
I'm mentally ill and I say weirder things than that.
We have heard weirder things in these streams.
Yes.
Just this
Carlisle,
month.
can you not walk on my keyboard, bro?
No, fuck you. Bitch,
He just wants pet. Carlisle, buddy, I'm trying to look at Game Grumps merch.
Just so you know, I enjoy certain amenities of being an American citizen. Cool. Bulgy.
Hey, that was an intrusive thought.
So, 99% of your thoughts.
Yeah. The Game Grumps pants that I want that are $70. They're so cool! Angry. I've wanted a pair of pants like this for such a long time, and these Game Grump ones are very attractive to my brain. And I have the money, I just don't want to buy them.
You need to stop doing that. That is not cool. Well, we're not cool
What?
here. It's typically how things are around here. Want to talk about
What in
people
the
being
fuck?
mentally ill? We have that in spades. And diamonds and hearts.
And clubs.
Well, when the seals are around.
Oh. I'm going to put Discord over here so I don't have to keep flipping between it and the stream.
Do you think that one day in the future we're gonna have to pay to go to sleep?
Probably. And there'll be advertisements in our dreams. Like Futurama.
I already get advertisements.
I resigned today as president of the bank.
Don't do that. That's a shame. The bank needs you. Although I fucking love the context of that sound where a guy says, I resigned today as president of the bank. Because, you know, that's how that works. And then he goes and kills himself. Just because Neil Breen has been hacking all the systems. And some shit came up. It's like, yeah, we know that. We know, Neil. I finally realized why, me in particular, but this might be true with a lot of people, why I have such a hard time remembering most things with my dreams, and even though they are quite vivid, but I can always remember, like, the vibe from them. Because my dreams are AI generated. Like, you take one of those videos that's AI generated, my dreams look exactly like those. Always morphing, not making a goddamn lick of sense. So that's fun. Fix that. I'm gonna be 100%. This is absolute cinema. Okay. What kind of movies do you go see? Imagine getting interrupted while having a dream. You're flying and shit, and all of a sudden, we interrupt this dream with today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, that's pretty funny. Of course, when I read "We interrupt this," my very first thought was, "We interrupt this program to bring you Girls, the Cowardly Dog Show."
Same.
Imagine dreaming and you're like flying and shit, and then all of a sudden your shit cuts off to More Thunder is free to play military action game with 3 different facts and an upcoming force involving ground compact. As a person, shit would not fly. I will be sending like hate messages towards Gaijin. Gaijin. Well, you don't know it. I'd like to suck dick. Don't be prejudiced. That's how it's pronoun-owned. I'm not sure which one it is, but one of us is having a stroke.
I don't think it's you.
Are you sure about that? Because typically it is. Yeah, that might be a bit much. Oh man, you better clean that up. I've enjoyed using that Squirtle use water cannon emote in conjunction with the moaning emote.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! My body is certainly saying, oh no. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful not to have a letter, period, letter. I've done that before. Hmm. What? What's the matter, Twitch, the cat that shakes? Usually it's a good idea to have another copy of the reference so that I don't have to keep on scrolling around on my screen. You just look up. Realistic knocking sound effect. Don't Pikachu's ears also kind of go in a lightning bolt fashion, or is that just his tail?
Just his tail.
Okay. Pika Pika. Ah, okay. All right, Charlie. Well, have a good rest of your time. Enjoy the next 24 hours. Why is that threatening? It's not threatening. And I will see you next time. Random ass question. What's the funniest comeback you've ever heard? I can't really think of any. Because they're kind of like those jokes that you laugh really hard at. But because you laughed really hard at them, you can't remember what the joke was. So I'm not really sure. Can you think of any?
I am busy writing something.
What's the point of you being in my streams if I can't exploit you for content?
Give me like 10 minutes.
Motherfucker! trying to see if there's any other references that Mean King might have. Don't worry about me just experiencing implosion and explosion at the same time. A couple years ago, my friend who barely talks to anybody who he's not who barely talks to anyone who he's not friends with told this really annoying fat girl, "Shut the fuck up, you bowling ball, and yes, I'm gonna eat this."
That's not funny.
I just like the idea of calling someone a bowling ball. Kind of like how in the UK a lot of times they'll call people like a ham sandwich or something like that, or you donut.
Mm-hmm.
It's to me it's so random
Fucking
that I'm
villain.
just yeah. That one makes sense because that's calling someone a dickhead.
Mm.
But it's like donut, what?
Either way, I don't find that funny.
Probably the best one. Not really a comeback, but I guess it was kind of a comeback. So this one guy was talking about how he's from Australia, and he worked somewhere that had a program where because it was like some kind of like a farm type of thing. They had a program where people with special needs would come and like do some picking and stuff. And there was this one particular guy who had been doing that for like 6 years or something like that. And so, and he has Down syndrome, but he's been doing it for 6 years, so he pretty much has it down pat on the best way to go about it. And there was a new guy working there, and the guy with Down syndrome kept on telling him, like, you should, we need to do it like this, and the new guy was just blowing him off, not caring about what he said. And then, lo and behold, turns out, oh man, the guy with Down syndrome who's been doing this for years actually knows what he's talking about. And when that realization happened, the guy with Down syndrome looked at him and goes, and they call me fucking retarded. And it's like, you can't recover from that ever.
Yeah?
It's so, like, that's the kind of shit that I fucking love. And when it's like, oh man, so funny. That's probably my favorite, I guess you could say, comeback or something along those lines. Pretty much something to say to someone who's being a jackass.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not someone who gets joy out of bashing someone's appearance or something when it's something they can't change.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell other people this, but you should care about other people.
Let's see. So Charlie came back. I thought I'd let you know that we have someone working on a cover for my show. Cool.
Hell yeah.
You should care about yourself now. I don't know how that follows what was just stated.
I don't either. Kindly, what in the goddamn?
Pardon me? You fuck your shut up.
Shut the hell your mouth.
There's free water right here, you asshole!
You fucking asshole.
God, I miss those videos. So good. I'm going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nuts in water tower. I fucking love that video so much. Oh man,
I had to reread that 3 times to realize what was being said because of the misspelling. Like, I know it was on purpose, but my brain did not want to comprehend it.
yeah, it's still good. I love it.
It is good. That also did just make me think of the Game Grumps YMCA. They stick the hand in the anus.
They use their big
dicks like big toys.
You can hang out with all them boys.
It is a sickness in Uganda. It's a sickness in the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel sass. I said, young man, stick your hand in my ass. I said, young man.
Eat the poo-poo, you see.
We might perhaps a little bit like the Game Grumps.
I don't know where you would get that idea, though.
The song I'm listening to slaps so hard.
Ouch.
It is Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Though I always associate this song with Five Nights at Freddy's because of all the fucking videos I saw with the song on it. I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Or as I like to call it, retcon the series.
I've seen so much not safe for work art of that
He's
fucking
kinda gay.
bear. I hate it. I want to, like, die.
Why is it not drawing? Because you have the eraser on, dumbass.
Dumb fuck. I do love this Sans Pikachu.
Just anytime there's a character made that's just a mixture of two other established IPs, I'm just like, please don't be like a Sonichu. That's terrifying.
I am still fond over the skeleton. Speaking of Sans, I had to move my Sans and Papyrus figures that I got like back in 2016, and Papyrus's leg snapped off. I had to super glue him.
Oh no.
It was so sad.
His noodles.
And I still have my little Spampton standee I got off of Etsy. It's very cute. He's in a trash can. Love that guy. He's a virus.
Danny and Arnold.
Danny and Arnold. Hello, Sensodyne advertisement.
I'm trying to look up
Ghost
a
version of the
possible formation of the skull for a Pikachu.
Huh. The ghost version of this song is better, but the original is still very good. In a strange turn of events, my grandma shared something about Ghost on her Facebook page today. Because they got #1 album on the Billboard Top 200, and my grandma was like, hey, it's your favorite band. I'm like, thank you, Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma. It's different. I'm going to expose how fake of an artist I am.
Munich needle teetles.
Pardon me?
You heard me.
Well, partially.
Maybe a little. I would absolutely buy this as a sticker. What the fuck? An artist I follow has two OCs, a demon named Bub and a guy named Rex, and they're gay together,
Son of a
and I love
bitch.
them.
Yeah.
And if they ever made a sticker out of this, I would buy it instantly. Rex is very attractive. So is Bub, actually. I love them both.
Which one's which?
Bub is the demon, Rex is the guy.
Oh, okay.
Bub is short for Beelzebub.
His nipples are boobily.
Yes, they are.
Those are breastly nipples.
Poke your eye out.
Pretty much.
Oh, I forgot this artist follows me. What the fuck? Just some more art of the two of them because I love their art style. It's so funky.
Yeah, I'm
You can
trying to
tell that
tap him
they're-
more into cartoony style.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I can tell they're inspired by a lot of like early 2000s cartoons. They were streaming earlier and they were actually drawing Rex and Bub as Ren and Stimpy. It was very funny. That is Medic from Team Fortress 2 with gigantic boobs.
Yep. I don't know what we're what the fucking Gino.
I don't know what we're bitching either.
Well, I have a sound command for that.
Ah. I mean, pretty much. This artist just loves drawing Medic from Team Fortress 2 with big yabos.
The shit about wrestling nipples. And? What about it? Why are you making this weird?
What is this song? It sounds like it slaps.
Nope.
Oh yeah, it's RO Speedwagon.
Sorry, I made the comment about breasts like nipples. Weird. My bad. Well, good. I'm glad you apologized. Freak. You're a fucking freak!
You freak show?
Well, I will be right back. I got Spatron. So, I mean, we've been going a little over an hour, so good time for a break anyway.
Yeah.
keep realizing there's a bunch of shit that I've not updated. So tired. Shoot me. Alright. I will be right back. All right.
Hello.
So, the other day, I actually forgot I got these. There's these protein shakes at Dollar Tree that are 32 grams of protein. It's plant-based protein, which really doesn't make a difference on the protein, especially if it's a protein shake. Like they got to put all the whole protein in there, unlike with a lot of veggies. It's like there's something with it where it's like it's not the same as meat protein. But if you're gonna make a protein shake, you gotta have like the whole protein type of thing. So that doesn't really make a difference. And yeah, so $1.25 for a little protein shake, and I think it's like 100 and something calories. Like, it's not a lot of calories. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Which I'm happy because I was going to be getting, what's it? Premium protein? Protein premium? Premier? I don't know. Because they had it there. And then as soon as I realized they had it there, they stopped carrying it there. And I was like, you fuckers? You knew! You saw me looking at them, and then you're like, get rid of it! So, I'm just glad I can get some kind of protein shake thing. Because it's great for coffees.
Hell yeah.
Because
I'm currently... Go ahead.
It's like a dark chocolate flavor.
Make a mocha.
Yeah, I love dark chocolate anyway, so I'm just like, oh, this just makes me happy.
Yeah. I'm currently drinking a strawberry kefir cultured milk.
Gesundheit.
It's like yogurt in a bottle. It's tasty. It's a probiotic drink. Good for the tum-tum.
Yeah. Just gonna say this now, on the 21st to the 23rd, I'm not gonna join the stream probably because I'll be in DC and I want to spend time not on a Twitch stream. That makes sense, and I get it. You don't have to be here every day.
You have to be here.
I mean, if you're not here, I literally have no one to talk to, but you don't have to be here.
I mean, you'll have me to talk to, not that that's much better.
Don't remind me. Oh, God.
We've only been friends for 12 years.
Kind of gay.
God, it's really been that long.
I threw my back out gagging.
Yeah. I need to feed the bird.
The board.
Orb. Sir, you're just getting pellets this time.
What did you get last time?
Seed and pellets.
And what happened?
But he can't have too much seed or it'll make him fat.
You can't have a potato.
The only thing is whenever he eats the pellets, his breath smells sour. Which you don't think of a bird having bad breath, but he does.
Yeah, no pressure. Just the fate of me streaming rests in your hands.
I will be right back.
All right. Just double checking a couple things real quick. Ow. Ooh. God damn it. I fucking hate all this shit. Realized I had the wrong stuff going on Rumble, even though I was certain that I made all the changes needed. But apparently not. Alright, Gina. Cleanse thyself. You have been at this stream. You need to be cleansed.
Hello.
Ellie!
I had to go get the eggs. One of my favorite things about having chickens is that I can just pat my chickens on the back like they're little bongos.
keep yelling at myself to be like, say something. But then I'm like what? And then I'm like, I don't know. Just say something. Like what? What makes you think that I would fucking know? Because you want me to say something!
I guess the two wolves inside of you arguing about what to say.
Mm-hmm. I have two wolves inside me, and they both want happy slices.
Yes.
So the main reason why I'm going with this thicker line for this character, because this one's so far the most cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm still putting in as much effort as I can, I don't want to work hard tonight.
Oh, you poor baby.
Went over to my parents' place again and moved a bunch of boxes of books and shit again. Because I'm desperately trying to get that organized, and I'm apparently the only fucking person trying.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling bad that I wasn't contributing much to the whole pricing books and stuff. Because I wasn't doing it that much, but when I'm pretty much the only one actually organizing anything. So I don't feel so bad anymore. I also had to help my mom with moving their bed around and taking it apart because they were getting a new bed. And even though I'm supposed to be over there doing book stuff, my mom's like, well, this is more important because I want it. She didn't say that, but that's basically how she is.
Mm-hmm.
And then she calls me, like, 10 minutes before you messaged me, and was like, hey, I know you have that thing tonight, but I just want to let you know that the boys have a baseball game at 6. I'm like, if I can get any kind of heads up, I can change my stream around, or just not stream and still work on the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm always the last person to find out about this shit. It's not like I give a damn about my nephews or anything. Like, why would I want to go support them on things that they want to do? That would be weird. Also made the mistake of letting my mom know about this challenge thing I'm doing. Because the very first thing that leaves her lips is, "Are you getting paid for this?"
Of course.
That's why I don't really talk to my mom about anything that I do artistically, because that's always the first thing that she wants to know.
My mom's the same way.
And what I hate most about that is that she's not saying that because she wants me to make money off from doing something that I've spent so long training and also going to school for. No, she has literally told me that she wants me to make money. This has been multiple times. She wants me to make money so that I can support her.
Mm.
So, you know. the other day. Justin was talking about his girl that he met, and then, like at the tail end of the conversation, no, it was it was like the next day or something, because like we went through the conversation and everything, and then when he was talking about the age gap and some of the shit that he was getting, I told him that I was getting some shit when I was talking to Helen. And he's like, don't think I didn't notice the past tense on that. And I was like, oh goody. Because I could have sworn I talked to him about it, but apparently not. So then the next day we talked about that. And then I just told him, like, yeah, gotta be honest, when you were talking about you with your girl, I did get a little jealous, but I am genuinely happy for you and all that. And he's like, would it make you not feel so much like a jackass if I told you that you are not the only person who had to curtail their jealousy? And I was like, I'm not special? Oh.
I only heard like the who are you talking about?
What?
Who are you talking about that you said this to?
Justin.
Okay, I thought so. I didn't hear that part.
Are you playing Overwatch?
I heard the rest though. I am not.
Okay.
No, my brain is just not present.
Okay.
I thought you meant Justin, but I wanted to be sure because I didn't hear you say his name.
Okay. No. Yeah.
But I heard the rest.
Yeah. So. So yeah, I was like, I'm not special. Oh.
You're always going to be special to me.
My special little stupid friend.
The fluff on the coat looks like intestines.
That's fine. He is a
Is it?
skeleton. How else are you going to have your intestines if you're a skeleton?
Not on my jacket, I don't think.
But just because you're a bitch doesn't mean that everyone else is.
I'd have them in a more metal place than on a jacket.
Would you also be walking around in basketball shorts?
Yes, I do that regularly.
Then put them on your basketball shorts.
I drape them around my shoulders or something.
I mean, in a way, they are draped around his shoulders. Checkmate, atheists. Ooh. that's better. I feel like I'm delusional like half the time. I could have sworn that Pikachu had like the tip of his tail was black.
No, the
It's just his ears.
part close to his butt
Yeah.
is black.
Well, it's brown because that's all the shit that gets stuck on there.
Shut up.
What?
I'm so excited! Sorry. That has nothing to do with what you were saying.
Cool.
Barry posted this, and I'm so excited.
Oh.
I hope Gamb is going to be there. I love Gamb. And Dan Jones. I watch so much of Barry's streams that I've grown attached to his friends.
Welcome back, Gina.
Oh, I love that
sure
sticker.
That there are still no brains. Gotta keep the brain going.
I love this sticker.
So that's from a game that's I think it's called Alt F4. It's one of those insane obstacle course. They just took random assets and just put them together kind of shit. And you're a knight who tries to run through it, and there's a lot of chickens involved. It's pretty funny to watch people play it.
More art by the same artist.
What if we touched helmets? Maybe kiss.
Maybe kiss. They have another one that says the helmet stays on. Oh no, it's a hot Fortnite tiger.
Yeah.
There's a tiger in Fortnite. That's very cunty.
Okay.
They are a Moon Knight fan too.
Moon Knight.
Too bad I don't care about Moon Knight.
No.
Oh, I really like this sticker too.
Just learned that Serge and Keanu were born in the same place in Lebanon. I didn't even know that Keanu Reeves was born in Lebanon.
I'm so tempted to buy that sticker.
Plus 100 armor. I fucking love that.
Yeah, they both were born in Beirut, Lebanon.
You think I could finally get me a girlfriend if I get a bay tree by just planting a bay root? But seriously.
No.
Oh.
Oh, Hellboy. Love Hellboy.
Oh, that guy.
Love that guy, Ron Perlman.
Pearl ramen. Always thought that Keanu Reeves was from, like, Florida or something. I think he was born on a military base, right?
I have no idea.
Well, you don't necessarily get an accent from where you're born, more of where you grow up. Because you learn how to talk like the people around you. Like me, I sound like an idiot.
You know, it's funny. I don't have the accent from my region, but I was born here and I've lived here my whole life. Now, if you listen to Chris talk, he does. And he's lived like 2 minutes away from me my whole life. Chris definitely has the Southern Ohio accent.
Based on where I am in Indiana, you would think I would have a much thicker accent. I have a bit of an accent, I know. But the people around me, Jesus Christ. Even I'm going, what? I'm not sure if that was English. Alright, something nice and simple. For a change. Gino says that you sound like Kurt Cobain with a slightly higher pitched voice.
That's fucking hilarious.
Now you just need to start singing, but nobody can understand a word you're saying.
It's like Weird Al's version of Smells Like Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
With all these marbles in my mouth.
I love how Kurt got a big kick out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Gurgle's Teen Spirit solo. You know, I'm actually very happy with this. It was a very nice change of pace with how the month has been going. It was just nice and relaxing, and I was just decided to just fuck around with cross hatching a little bit because I don't do it that much.
Mm-hmm.
God, today's a fucking day where I can't remember a goddamn thing. I'd like you to read what Gino said in chat. Aloud if you can.
No. My brain does not want to comprehend that.
Yeah, neither does mine. I'm a nana, a lavana, a mosquito, a libido, yeah.
What I just sent you is so true.
Comic artists ain't no different than you or me or anybody except he knows how to draw pictures and is crazy in the head. Yeah, that's so. I mean, where's the lie?
I love the Popeye comics so much. Full of gold.
I gotta post this real quick. I'm getting a wedgie looking at that.
Right?
That's why I don't like G-strings, like, on anybody, because I'm just sitting there going, ah! Ah! Ah!
I like how that makes the booty cheeks look, but I know from experience it's not comfortable.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, your sphincter should not be kissing that particular piece of fabric. Alright. Posted the draw on Pixilart. I'll do the other ones later. With no context, that comment makes no sense. You know what? You just don't. Be happy in your ignorance. The reason I'm able to, with a straight face, say some of the most unhinged shit is because I have seen unhinged shit to the point to where it is normal. So just be happy. Oh. Need to take a little bit of a break before I do a fee drawing. I think the fee drawing I'm going to do is a like Gremlin style or Chippy style of fee crying and pointing at like a shelf at Walmart, and it's just gonna be a not even really edited in picture of some like toy tank that kids can ride around in, and she's like, I want it! Just someone suggested that on Pixilart, and I fucking love that idea.
That sounds adorable.
Essentially, she's got the same face as the I broke it in my toy one.
Mm-hmm.
Which I fucking love that drawing so much. That is actually my favorite drawing of her out of all of my drawings. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of great ideas from Harbor. Just because he just says shit, and I'm just like, I want to give him a response, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's something here. course, that's how a lot of ideas about Fee have been born. Is people just asking questions, and I'm just like, hmm. Hmm. Still clues. Still clues.
I do not know who this man is, but he is very pretty.
It is not storming here, and we're not expecting storms for, like, at least a week. But probably 2.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was getting kind of tired of it.
Sick of it. I should have bought him when I had the chance.
You stupid bitch. What are we talking about?
A Jotaro figure.
Oh.
Because he was only $35, and now he's $47.99 plus $7 shipping.
God damn.
Crying, sobbing, pissing, shitting.
I farted and shitted. I threw up.
The Dio one is only $31.99 with Prime shipping. Fuck you, Dio. It's always fucking Dio.
What is the Dio?
Every other Jotaro is like $70 or $80. Why is he so expensive? I know because he's very popular, but come on! I just want my silly hat hair man. Jasper loves Hellboy, so I send every piece of art of him that I find to them, just so they can go, ooh, pretty!
I keep feeling like, because Fee is such a fun and cool character, that everybody kind of wants to have be where like their characters would be best friends with her. And I'm like, I don't think you quite understand this character.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always have an alternate universe thing, but unless your character is immortal and wants to kill everybody, the only way that they're going to be any level of friends is if they're hard to kill and therefore entertaining.
Technically, I have immortal characters, but I don't think any of my OCs would be friends with Fee.
I honestly just don't think much of anybody would be. She is a bit of a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
But she's my
Why am I
sociopath.
yawning? Oh, I know.
Looks at Discord status.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how this happened.
You don't pick your Blorbos, they just happen to you.
I know.
Also, this is mood.
Why is it taking up so much space? The fuck? There we go. This is amusing.
Monkey.
Monkey. Monkey.
Oh, that's so cute. What the fuck?
I love them. Feel like the hype for my challenge has died off significantly.
Okay.
Oh shit. I'm looking at the view count for, because I thought it was like the first one did pretty decently with 71 views on Rumble, and I was like, oh, it's like gonna be a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. It goes from 74 views to 9 the next one, 7, and now 2. It's like, oh. that was a bit drastic. Hey, its stream's got 2 likes on YouTube, though. That's cool.
Wow.
11 views. Wow. It's actually quite surprising, because YouTube tends to be like my absolute lowest traffic ever.
Celeste just said, "Can I have your address?" with a emoji of her Sona looking up with big giant eyes, and I sent it, and I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Don't worry about it."
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so in not tomorrow, but Wednesday is when we're doing Harbors. And his threw me off pretty bad when he first submitted it. Because the name of that character is Helen, and I was like, ah, what?
Hello?
Hello! Whoa! I wasn't ready. Although the character's very funny. I do like the character a lot.
Mm-hmm. Whoops, I didn't get my mom's text. Hopefully, she does not yell at me.
What was the text?
Come downstairs and divide the hamburgers.
Well... I've been so tired that I've been going to bed earlier and earlier, but I've not been sleeping longer. I've actually been waking up earlier and earlier. It's like, the fuck? That's not how that works. Like this morning, I woke up at like... Well, I went to bed at like 10:30. I woke up at 7:15. And I was like, why? Why? Ah!
It apparently hailed like crazy up where my grandparents live.
Well,
What the hell?
exactly. You know what's been kind of a interesting thing when it comes to drawing Fee is that she's actually the very first character where I have yet to have to pull up previous drawings to remember how to draw her. I've always had to do that with my characters.
Mm-hmm. I only do for some angles of certain characters, but for the most part, I can do it all off the noggin.
I always felt like a shitty OC dad. Because, like, I don't remember what my babies look like.
I like to party. I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party.
What they say, yo, set tune a road, yeah, you boy. Set tune a road.
I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party. I like the way you look at me when we up in the club. I like the way you look at me when you showing me love. I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party. I like the way you look at me when we up in the club.
I really hope Stinky finishes those drawings of Fee soon. Because I love those sketches so fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party. I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party. I like the way you look at me when we up in the club. I like the way you look at me when you showing me love.
Celeste bought me the figure that I was just talking about.
Oh god. Excuse me while I sob uncontrollably.
Exactly.
Bones had 69%. I love how practically no one knows what the hell that sound effect is.
I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
It's like, shut the fuck up. Lying ass bitch. I really need to get back to writing that sequel story. I feel like I haven't had time to do a goddamn thing. I'm either running around trying to get stuff done for other things, or I'm in recovery. You want more fart stories? Absolutely. Look up. Up here now. I don't think that's gonna work. Or I can do this. Okay, I just cannot use that image. Love it. John's getting upset. Alright, maybe we can do this one. Yes, I said absolutely. Can never get enough fart stories. That's why people come to these streams. One time at a party, my dad's side of the family, my uncle was trying to be a funny guy, and so he had something that no one in the family dared to do for obvious reasons. He bent over in front of my grandma, his mom, and let out a nasty blast, and she looked at him with murderous intent. Your family, I swear. Okay, Gino. Yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon anyway, so. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, as always.
That is so cute.
And you know she's getting it.
Obviously.
God, if I have a daughter, I am absolutely fucked. She will be the most spoiled kid. Daddy, can I? Yes. Gotta make Princess happy. Oh God. Just looking at this and just like, I love her so much. Alright. That's enough drawing for tonight. I'm satisfied. I was actually starting to get upset because I realized I hadn't really drawn Fee for quite a while.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah? What was making me say it? Okay. So yeah. Did a little doodle. We got day 5 of the challenge done. Tomorrow we have... Who's next? We have Uwu Me Woo, or Umu Wee Woo 111. Almost had a stroke trying to read that.
I can tell.
And their character Mateu, I think that's how it's pronounced. And instead of just one picture for reference, they gave me a whole fucking folder. So, should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tomorrow. Oh shit. Let me check something real quick. For that. Okay. So, slight change of plans tomorrow. God damn it, I didn't think about that. I have therapy at 6.
Mm-hmm.
My streams start at 6. Okay, tomorrow stream's gonna have to start at 7. Cause I don't think. Just put a period there. Yep, that's just how we're gonna have to do it. Okay. Because if I try to do it earlier in the day, that's not gonna work. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I got my meeting with my job coach, and then taking care of my grandma's trash, and then therapy, and then this. I could go for a pizza.
My mom's making burgers.
Burgers. I need to figure out. Well, not figure out. I need to get. The part I need to figure out is how to get the shit together to make chicken burgers.
Mm.
Or even pork burgers. Because I don't get beef. Because it's expensive.
Our grocery store has it very cheap where I live.
I could get it a little bit cheaper if I went to the international stores. So I can try those.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not much cheaper.
We got a whole, like, 1.5 pound, 2 pound roast for, like, $8.
Oh, wow. Well. Actually, that's about how much it is around here. That's like $4 a pound.
It was a big roast. I might be getting the size wrong, but all I know is it was very cheap compared to Walmart.
No, okay. Okay, so tomorrow stream starts at 7-ish. It'll be between 7 and 7:30. So yeah, I should probably make an announcement of that on the socials, or at least on Pixilart, because that's really the only place that anyone gives a shit. Yeah, other announcements. Be short story. Check description. Check bio. Do the follows. Ring that bell, because you need to know when dinner time is. Other things that people tell you to do to make their audience obey. I don't know. I'm not good at this being a content creator thing. Okay, bye!